Hello everyone. I'm going to discuss a case with you, okay? So, this is a case of a person who is not able to find center, not able to feel home at their body, and even at their home, they're not able to completely accept their home environment. So, they always struggle with the feeling of leaving the home. A sudden urge comes in that they want to leave the home. So, when they leave the home, what happens? It's a child, okay, that always feels pressured by the expectations of the family, and so the family is also under some kind of pressure because they have a new child, they have a child in the family. So the adulting aspects are creating pressure, and in that pressure the family is not able to feel love, they are not able to exercise the loving energy, so they are feeling much under pressure. Now the child is not getting the love from the parents, not experiencing the love from the parents, rather is getting and feeling the pressure the parents are feeling. The child takes the pressure every single time the pressure comes in of expectations of becoming an adult, because it's a child's body, the body cannot take it, so they feel like running away. And this client has a tendency of running away from the home, keeps on going out of home, goes around, comes back home, and again feels that they are not settled in the home. Okay, so now what happens when they go out? The question is, when they go out, what happens? They say they are feeling lost. When they go out of their home, wherever, whichever city they go, they feel lost. They do not have a purpose, only driven by the urge of leaving. So they are out somewhere, purposeless, katti padan ki tarah, on the road, completely lost. So I say, when you are lost in the road or somewhere, what happens at home? So they are saying at home something else is there. So I say, go and check what happens at home when you are not in the home. So they say, I feel that I am an adult. I'm feeling as if I'm an adult, sharing a lot of adult responsibilities, but I don't feel peace, do not feel loved. So again, I feel like running away. So I say, again, check when you feel like an adult, how do you feel? Say, I'm not feeling myself. I think someone else is sitting in my place. ओके, तो यहाँ पे बहुत बड़ी बात होती है, यहाँ पे एल्स कौन है हम जानने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं बाद में. So let's move on. Now the client goes out. And I say, what do you really want? You want to go out of the home or you want to stay at home? The child says, the child and the client says, I want my parents to attend to me. So when I ask the parents, can you attend to the child? The parents are looking at each other and saying, no, we want the child to grow up because we are not able to cater to the needs of a new member in the family. There are a lot of pressure of, and do you know what is common? The child is feeling, I need to adult, I need to grow fast. I don't know how I will do every single thing. The parents are also feeling the same thing. How I will cater to this small child. So the pressure, performance pressure is there. The pressure of handling a lot of things is there. And in the midst of all these things, love is absent. And love is something, joy is something a child anchors in life. So that is why the child is leaving. Okay. So, the parents, I had to now discuss it with the parents. Are they capable of switching from pressure energies to love energies? So, now see what happens. The husband is saying, I don't know how to, because I have a lot of plans of making things work, and it's all in my head. Okay, I'm feeling the energy in my head. And the wife is saying, I'm feeling the apprehension in my belly, how I will cater to this child. And I'm always taking care of every single thing. And when I say look at each other, when I say the parents need to look at each other, the husband and wife, automatically they see that both of them are in the same page. Both of them are apprehensive. And for the first time in their life, the parents now understand what support feels like. When both of them are in the same page, feeling the apprehension, but looking at each other and actualizing the heart energies, they are capable of feeling something they have never felt in their entire life. Probably never in their lineage. That is the feeling of support. And when they keep on feeling the support, what happens? The child looks, okay, my parents are working in tandem with each other, and the feeling of running away slowly decreases. Now the energy comes in. I say the parents that when you are ready, you can just start giving the energy to the child. So when they are capable of feeling completely supported and they believe that yes, they can tackle the whole thing of having a new member in the family, the child is brimming with joy. And I ask the child, do you feel this? Yes, I have always been feeling joy, but it was not there in my family since I have been born. So I never connected with my own body. I could not connect with my parents even. That's why the client was always fleeing from the body. In the dreams, they were astral traveling in the roads. Okay? And now, what happens when the feeling of joy is back? Okay? And the child is resonating that yes, the parents are also feeling some amount of love and joy. Both of them, the child and the parents, as a unit, their frequency is matched. So once the frequency is matched, now the child feels this child is nestled between father and mother, completely secure, energy is changed. Now it says, I sense that whatever was there in absence of me in my body now wants to leave. So I say, what is this energy that wants to leave? And this energy says, we are ancestors. We were very happy. We are dead, but we are very happy that we got to live in the vessel of our descendant. And they had the similar ideas, they had the similar expectation the father was feeling, the pressure, they wanted to live, a grand life, the plans the father was having. So this is how ancestral themes get hemmed into current times. Okay, when you are not anchored in love and joy in your own family, and an ancestor's energy penetrates your system and lives through you, that's why there is never this anchoring. So now, why I'm discussing this case? I'm discussing this case because from November 11th onwards, we are having Jupiter in Cancer. I'm not much firmly into astrology, but uh, a lot of things are looking, resonating with what astrological world are talking about. So a lot of cases are coming pertaining to home, the feeling of home, feeling of emotional security. So when Jupiter is in Cancer, it expands every single nuances, good and the bad things about home, and it makes you rethink because it is going to go retrograde. So it also makes you rethink what changes you want in your family. So it will tap into the ancestral theme that are no more required in your life. It gives you a golden chance to change everything. What is the plus point? Because it's a Jupiter expands everything and it is exalted in Cancer. So whatever you do, whatever you focus on, it is going to amplify the good and the bad. You don't require a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of concentration. You just require it to just touch that area gently, okay, and you will see the whole picture. Either and if you can see the good and the bad, you get to restructure it. Okay, so if you felt that this is what is happening in your life, you are feeling some kind of, distress, concern, need to change things around your home, please go for it. And if you feel you need to address it with your psychologist, go for it. If you feel you need to self reflect, go for it. Because from November till March, 4 months, you can do what you always wanted to do and feel at home, feel it, in your body, in your mind, in your family, in physical world, in your professional life as well. Thank you for listening to me today. Bye.